Another exciting week here on ESPN. The Lakers come in with some great offensive talent. They have some real weapons on offense, and they know how to use them. They will be squaring off versus the T-Wolves, who come in expecting to go out and exert their dominance on the defensive end. To a man, everybody on the roster takes real pride in helping each other out. Let's head over to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where Bob Steele and Rod West are standing by.
Welcome, everybody. We're here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Bob Steele here with Rod West at my side. Let's take a quick look at the starters tonight. Who's going to shine out there, Rod?
Terrell Brandon has defensive awareness out there on the floor, Bob, and I think it's uncanny. I tell you this much, he's going to have his nose in there on a lot of stops.
Rod, thanks. It's time for the player intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First for the Minnesota Timberwolves. At center, Rosjo Nestorovic. At forward, Anthony Peeler. At guard, Wally Serbiak. Also at guard, Terrell Brandon. Also at forward, Kevin Garnett. At the forward position, from Louisville, 6'9", number 52, also at forward, from North Carolina, 6'7", number 70, Ray. At the guard position, out of Lower Marion High School, 6'7", number 8, Kobe. Also at guard, from Little Rock, Arkansas, 6'1", number 2, Derek. Louisiana State, number 31, number 34, Shaquille O'Neal.
The Timberwolves
control the opening tip. Passes it. Goes with a fadeaway. Gets right iron, no good.
Peeler must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Fisher threw this one out of bounds and turns it over. Garnett inbounds the ball. Passes. I got it. Serbiak rises up. Drains the first bucket of the game.
Watch the bump right here, Bob. One thing to remember, this is a physical game.
Physical is right. Real impressive that he got that shot off and laid it in.
The Lakers
are just behind here, 2-0. Passes it. Bryant launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Bryant was too wide open, if there is such a thing. I think he choked a little bit on that three-pointer.
Brandon now has it. Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Brandon. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Fox is called for charging. That's his first foul of the game.
Now, he went with the crossover, tried to get free, but the D didn't go for that at all. You better bring your credit card, because that's a charge.
I got him.
Brandon makes the pass.
15. You got it.
Pass left wing.
Kick coming.
7 seconds to shoot.
Watch out.
Received by Serbiak. The J was missed by Serbiak. Rebounded by Fox. Nice rebound by the 12-year man out of North Carolina.
Ball.
Passes. They're inside. 7 on the shot clock. Pushed through by O'Neal. Garnett with the inbound.
The Timberwolves
have the rock. They're shooting 25% from the floor. They work it in. Shoots from 13 feet out. Puts too much on it.
He had a good look, but the D stayed as tight as a new pair of shoes on a rainy day. This is going to be a real close matchup.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Kickback.
86 stuck in.
Launches from beyond the arc. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Fisher is a great outside shooter, but he met his match on defense that time.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. With the rejection. Fisher passes.
The Lakers
Head into the front court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Takes the turnaround Jay. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
I like aggressive D, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time.
He can't get the first. He misses them both. Garnett grabs the defensive board. Garnett with the ball. They push it inside. 7 seconds to shoot. Serbiak shoots with the clock winding down. Not this time.
Zerbiak has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
Any tips for the defense, Rod?
When you're playing man-to-man defense, if your man is far away from the ball, you should stay back a bit. That way you're able to rotate to the weak side to give up some help.
Fired long by O'Neal.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive board.
Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by O'Neal. O'Neal capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
O'Neal is going with the dunk all the way. No hesitation. The Timberwolves
Have it. They're 0 out of their last 6 from the floor. Brandon launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Well, I tell you what, they dodged the bullet right there. The three was wide open, but they're lucky that one didn't go in.
It's blocked. Nesterovic swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game.
The Timberwolves
Have the ball. They're shooting 12% from the floor. Pass caught by Brandon.
Get him. We're quick. What's the box?
Inside.
Need help.
7 on the shot clock. The drought continues off the miss by Garnett. The defensive rebound by Fisher.
That's how to play defense down
Passes
low.
it. O'Neal. Skies. Grabs the rim on the way down after the slam.
Fisher made a great decision. He saw someone had a better shot than he did, and he gave it up. Now that's a team player.
Team play is contagious, Rod. Let's keep our eyes out tonight for some more great passes. Garnett throws it in.
I got him.
52 seconds here in the first quarter. Garnett passes it.
Get up.
Uses the crossover. Passes it.
Nice steal by the D. Let him try and work that crossover move, and then you make sure you're right there to take the ball. Great play.
Bounce pass. In low. Tosses it back out. The steal. 31 seconds here in the first quarter.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
The Lakers
Are at the controls. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. The tray was missed by Fisher. 15 seconds here in the first quarter.
Fisher comes away empty, but he was played pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Knocked off course, and it's pulled in by Fox.
Gorgeous block. That's a good example of how you play defense in the NBA.
The deep three was missed by Fisher. Fought for it and got it. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 6-2.
The Lakers
Have the lead after one period, Rob. What's been the key stat as far as you're concerned?
field goal percentage, Bob. They're definitely doing a better job in finding the open man, and that's why they've got a nice little lead.
Fox inbounds the ball.
Get him. Ball.
Fisher dishes it off. Tries to spin move. Jabs.
5 on 2.
Shoots. Off the mark.
Fox must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Passes it.
What's the tip? What's the block? Double up.
Nesterovic with the rock. It's blocked.
Bobby, he has such great anticipation. He's easily one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Well, definitely, Rod. He lets their perimeter defenders take more risks when they know they have a big-time shot blocker backing them up like that. Rejected hard and gathered by Serbiak.
Oh, he blocked the shot, but his coach can't be happy with how that went down. He had terrible position, which made it especially tough to make the block.
Rejected.
Great hustle. Tee it up.
And it's loose on the perimeter.
That's a great job to close after the crossover and get a hand on the orange. Quick hands right there, Bob.
Rod, you have to explain to me how that happened on the replay. Brandon heads up court. He's 0 off his last 4 from the floor. Brandon passes the ball.
The Lakers
Touched it last, right before it went out of bounds. Garnett with the inbound.
The Timberwolves
Turn this one over out of bounds.
Pick him up. Watch the screen. Yo, power stack.
Passes. It's loose.
Help.
Releases from close range. Defensive rebound by Peeler.
Playing defense is all about position, and Bob, he had great position. All he had to do was just get his hands in the air.
Passes it.
Inside.
There's the steal. Fox comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight.
To push it inside, that was a nice thought, but you got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly.
Going inside.
Into the low post. O'Neal fades away inside. Gets back iron and out.
O'Neal can't believe he blew that one, and neither can I. No excuse at the finish when you're that close. The Timberwolves
Can trim this lead down and bring it close with the bucket here.
Flare.
Serbiak makes the pass. Deflected, and it's loose inside.
He's just brutal on shooters like that. He can read them perfectly and know just when to get his hand up and slam that ball into the cheap seat.
The Timberwolves
We'll take a timeout here.
Timeout Timberwolves.
Peeler will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Timberwolves.
Walker will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Lakers.
Smith throws it in. Brandon brings it up. He hasn't hit a shot from the floor. Passes.
80-foot cut. Pin down.
Serbiak launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Zerbiak has to take the blame for that. That pick was pretty good, and he should have been able to lose that defender.
Passes it.
You got ISO.
7 seconds to shoot. Goes with the crossover. Puts it up. Went with the finger roll. No good by Bryant. The inside shot was missed by Medvedenko. Nesterovic will head to the
Substitution for
bench.
the Timberwolves.
Just under 2 minutes here in the second quarter.
Stay tight inside.
Brandon passes. Takes off. Gets the lay-in.
Pick him up.
Fisher has the ball. He's 0 off his last 3 from the arc. Lets it go from 7 feet out. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
I got it. Spread.
Passes.
2 or 4, 5. Watch the block.
Gets cut off by Fisher.
The Lakers
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Bryant is pummeled. And he'll get an opportunity to grab the 2 from the line. He can't get the first.
Substitution
Fox
for
will
the
leave the
Lakers.
floor. Yanks it down inside.
The Timberwolves
Have the rock. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Brandon has it. Seven on the shot clock. Launches from beyond the arc.
Nice block.
He gets the first of 3. He sinks the second. And he makes all Brandon will leave the floor. He's really been struggling so far. O'Neal inbounds the ball. 47 seconds here in the second quarter.
Watch baseline.
In the paint. Inside.
Need help.
Swatted away, and it's loose inside. Nice block by the 8-year man out of Maryland.
The Timberwolves
Head into the front court. They're shooting 11% from the floor. Shoots. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
The Lakers
Have it. They're 0 out of their last 4 from the arc. Passes it. Passes.
What's the block?
O'Neal takes the wide open shot. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Ball.
9 times out of 10, that's 2 points, Bob.
Yeah, the defense got bailed out. A huge break there. Long three-pointer was missed by Hudson. We've reached halftime with the score 10-9. Let's go studio side. Here's Clark's recap of the first half. Welcome to this playoff edition of the ESPN Halftime Update. Let's break down the numbers from the first half. The Lakers have done a great job of taking and hitting higher percentage shots, but surprisingly, this game is still close. Expect a real dogfight out there in the second half. Shaquille O'Neal, in the first half, has a total of 6 points and 3 blocks. He'll walk away with our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Lakers. Substitution
Walker
for
with the inbound.
Timberwolves.
Watch the pick. Flare.
Half low post. It's stolen!
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
The Timberwolves
Were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. Fisher dishes it off. Puts it up inside. Gets it to fall.
didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Passes it. Brandon is at the controls. He's 0 out of his last 5 from the floor.
Inside.
Caught by Serbiak.
Line it up.
They're inside. 7 seconds to shoot. Serbiak has the ball. Count that last jumper by Serbiak.
Defense has to get a body on him out there. Make him think twice before he takes that shot.
Fisher works it up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Bounce pass. High rises.
Substitution for the Timberwolves.
Garnett throws it in. Brandon has the rock. He hasn't hit a shot from the floor. Brandon passes the ball. Pass back. 7 on the shot clock. Gets stopped by O'Neal. Gets busy. Launches the lay-in.
Yes, nice
Passes.
D. Nice D.
Passes it. Uses the crossover. Gets pickpocketed.
You just saw a really smart play on defense, Bobby. You watch for that crossover dribble, and then you get in there for the steal. That is textbook basketball.
Fisher now has it.
Shaquille O'Neal is one of the superior shot blockers in the league, and he's proving it tonight.
Kickback.
Clear up.
Bryant goes up. Down it goes. Nice finger roll.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D. He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that.
Brandon heads up court. He's 0 out of his last 2 from the arc. Shoots from 12. Bounces it off the short side and in.
Bob, he did a real nice job of getting a difficult shot to fall.
The Lakers
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Bryant makes the pass. They work it in. O'Neal gets aggressive.
Substitution for the Timberwolves.
Garnett inbounds the ball. Serbiak has it. He's 3 of 7 from the floor. Pass to the paint. With the denial, and it's loose on the perimeter.
O'Neal is on patrol and in control tonight, Bob, and does not intend to make this an easy one for the opposition.
Drives to the hoop. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul, foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He gets the first of 2. Ealer comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Pick him up.
The Timberwolves
Bring it up. They're shooting 20% from the floor. Passes. Loose ball.
The Timberwolves
Will get this one back. Smith with the inbound.
The Timberwolves
Have the ball. They're 0 out of their last 4 from the arc. 7 seconds to shoot. Brandon passes. Healer launches from beyond the arc. Great defense. Can't tie it up.
As an old coach, I love this matchup on the outside. A couple of the best duking it out, and it looks like the defense won that round.
Out on the wing. It's cut off by Brandon. It's stolen. Nesterovic has the ball. He's 0 out of his last 5 from the floor. Passes it.
Watch the screen.
Down the paint. Smith fades away inside. Tickles the twine.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket? Who can't love that?
O'Neal throws it in.
Pick him up.
The Lakers
Are at the controls. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Passes.
Ball. Screen coming. Watch out inside. Help.
Fox gets up. Botches the lay-in. 46 seconds here in the third quarter.
Stay in.
Bounce pass. They push it inside. Pulls the trigger from the high post. Defensive rebound by Fox.
Joe Smith better have a good excuse for his coach on why he missed that wide-open shot, and I'd love to be a fly on the wall to hear that one.
Watch out low.
Fisher passes it. Deflects the pass. 7 on the shot clock. Fisher puts it up. Connects off the front rim. Brandon is at the controls. He hasn't hit a shot from the floor. Passes it. Healer takes a turnaround J. Kisses it off the right rim, then in. We're at the end of 3 with the score 18-17.
The Lakers
Still cling to a small lead going into the 4th. What's been the key stats so far, Rod?
assists, Bob. They aren't passing it around like their opponents have been doing, but they're still coming out on top offensively. They need to clog the passing lanes and slow the other team down to preserve this lead.
Substitution for the Timberwolves.
Smith inbounds the ball. Garnett has position down low. Goes with the fadeaway. Takes the lead.
Garnett.
Fisher gets airborne. It's blocked.
Brandon continues to pester the offense into coughing it up and coming away with big-time steals. A few more plays like that, and they just might squeak by with this one.
Brandon dishes it off. 7 seconds to shoot. Fisher comes away with his third pickpocket tonight. Fisher works it up court. He's 0 off his last 3 from the arc. Inside pass. From inside, drops in the well-defended shot.
Wyatt didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too, and after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Nesterovic with the inbound.
The Timberwolves
Have the rock. They're shooting 27% from the floor. Brandon, high rises. Gets the lay-in. Fisher has the rock. He's 1 of 5 from the floor. Passes. Jumps up. Gets the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the line for one more.
Even with the foul, he got that one to drop. Incredible body control.
He completes the three-point play. Serbiak will come off the floor.
The Timberwolves
Can tie it up with a basket this trip down. Nesterovic passes the ball.
I got it. Come down.
Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Knocked off course, and it's right back to the shooter. The 16-footer was off the mark by Peeler. Rick Fox corrals the defensive glass.
The Lakers
Would love to extend their lead this trip down. Passes. Shoots. Gets the bucket and the 7th point this quarter. He's got 13 in the game.
That's how you play the game. He is so good from there. Just check his numbers.
The Timberwolves
Head into the front court. They're 0 out of their last 5 from the arc. Passes it. Puts it up inside. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
Fisher heads up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Passes in low. Walker makes the pass. 7 seconds to shoot. Fisher launches from beyond the arc. Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Fisher isn't even going to dwell on that last shot. He knows he should have made it, so he'll wait to redeem himself when the next open 3 comes around.
Passes it. In the paint. They're inside. 7 on the shot clock. Pass right side. Garnett launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the bucket.
Garnett is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Passes. Seven seconds to shoot. Fisher gets busy. Watches the lay-in.
Good rebound on the inside.
Passes it. Brandon has it. He's 1 out of his last 6 from the floor. Peeler passes. Seven on the shot clock. NBA basketball so quick, Rod. We got to see that again. O'Neal throws it in.
The Lakers
Have a chance to take the lead here late in the 4th. Passes. They work it in. Kicks it outside. Top of the key. 7 seconds to shoot. Nice laying off the glass by Fisher. 49 seconds here in the game. Passes it.
the Timberwolves.
We'll take a timeout here.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they want, Bob. Let's see how they manage the clock.
Peeler passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Grabbed by Brandon. Shoots with the clock winding down. It's his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 8 so far.
Timeout, Lakers.
O'Neal inbounds the ball. Bryant shoots off the inbound. Sinks it and now has 15.
Timeout, Timberwolves.
Launches from beyond the arc. The putback was dunked out by Garnett.
That is a great example of how to fight for position on the offensive glass.
Get position when you get a chance. Throw it down with authority. Passes. Gets aggressive. Definitely on the way down there. That's goaltending. Count the bucket.
The Timberwolves
Have it. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. The game winner was not dropped in by Brandon. There's the horn, and the game is in the books. The final score, 31-29. And that wraps it up. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Welcome to the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Lakers come away with a 2-point nail-biter over the T-Wolves. They now move to 15-3 on the year. The Lakers just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Shaquille O'Neal finished with a total of 8 points and 5 blocks. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. He was the difference tonight. Well, that will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.